Hey guys, and welcome back to more Paper Sorcerer. So in this episode, we're going to be cleaning up cell block 6. We missed a couple items in the last episode, and then we're going to move on and fight the boss. So the first item we missed was right here. I pull the lever, and you get it right here. So this is a soul and a couple items. So let's grab the soul. Golden ball of light hovers before you. It may look like a lost spirit, but don't be fooled. I'm actually Before you can say anything more, the spirit is sucked into the black stone. Okay, so what's in here? Piece of coral, an obsidian warhammer, and 57 gems. So since we are not using the abomination, we cannot use the warhammer. There's also, I don't think it's here. Oh no, we did miss items here. There's a couple items we missed in this area. A crystal warhammer, that's really good. 6/6 to 95 damage, 8 magic, 6 strength, 10 HP. Leather armor of the bear, I think we probably have similar armor. And a linen shirt. I think we have similar armor, but we'll check it out after we check out this room over here. Perfect. Dark steel axe. I think we have a better axe, but we could check. Amethyst. Brass towing. Restoration potion. Silver dust. Silver dust. 100 gems. And some leather gloves. So that's all the items we missed. I'm actually going to... oops. I guess that's not what I wanted. Items is always what I wanted. You guys have probably seen me do that like 100,000 times. It's not a quest I don't think either. Just usable general recall. That way we don't have to fight the annoying things that pop up and attack you every 8.5 seconds. It's a pain in the butt. Do we want to talk to the merchant? We'll quickly go to our room. I don't think we're going to equip any of these items, but we may as well check. So, what is the sorcerer wearing? He's wearing Deadeye armor. And my guess is he cannot use... yeah, he cannot use a warhammer. Pretty surprising, eh? Alloy axe. Oh, that dark steel axe is better. Sweet. And he's using Deadeye armor. Yeah, which is higher defense and everything than the other arm. Which, what are you wearing? Padded armor of the bull. So I can use cat. Cat. Cat's actually probably better for him. Or unless bull gives me more health. I don't think so. No, it's just giving more strength. Agility is probably actually much more useful for him. So that's probably a good change. Could go with HP, but I think the agility stat is much better. So stick with that. I don't think there's any staffs. No. And lastly, the skeleton cannot use warhammers. Still have our amazing chainmail armor of the abyss. We got a steel shield and a strength wound for him. So that's all well, fine, good, and dandy. So let's head back to the map. Cell block 6, level 4. We have our boss here. So let's do a little save here quickly. We're gonna save over this one. It's fine. And let us hop into the battle. Woohoo! We meet again, Sorcerer. So this is another guy who we met at the beginning of the game who trapped us in this book. If you do remember, you can watch the first episode as kind of a reminder. But anyway, ever since our duel in Dragon Fang Caverns of the Underfell, I've been training. I've unlocked arcane secrets of life and death, shadowy powers of forgotten gods, and ancient secrets of the philosophers. This duel will not end in a stalemate, but my victory. Oh yeah, really. Let's see that. Okay, so he has 2 minions here. So we want to start out with Wild Swing. We don't want to Blood Rage first because we want to build up 8 energy. So, Sorcerer. So we have several things. But I think we want to probably start with our against all enemy attacks. to eliminate those enemies as quickly as possible. Yeah, I think that's definitely what we want to do. Unless... Actually, Abyssal Frost. No, let's Abyssal Frost on the Necromancer because this is a high energy attack. And then we can Scorch him. We want to get status effects on him, actually. When I think about it, that's actually better. Okay, so let's get this status effect on him. And let's just go... Oh, actually, no. We want to challenge first. Always want to challenge first. So, Wild Swing. Good hit. Poison Gale. Everybody is poison. That is bad. Abyssal Frost. Lost agility. He is frostbitten. Witch Fire. He's Witch Fired. And then challenge. Yeah, Skeleton, I think, just healed up the damage he took from the... what's it called? From the poison. But what do we have? We could Circle Power. Seems pretty solid. Let's do that. All allies. Do we want to poison them or do we want to start healing? Do I have something that heals everybody? Just wondering if I have a thing that heals status effects to the whole party. I know I can heal the whole party with mass heal, but guess I could just Ward of Spring. That would pretty much counteract the effects. Okay, so now I'm just going to Shield Bash him. If I can Shield Bash him, it pretty much won. Anytime you can Shield Bash, you pretty much won. Yeah, let's Blood Rage next, because we're not going to max our energy, and we can Blood Rage, then we can attack. So everybody gets a little bit stronger. Everybody gets to regenerate a little bit. He already has regeneration, so I don't think it stacks or anything. He did get knocked down, so now he can't even attack. We're just ripping through these guys like no tomorrow. Minotaur even gains more max health because of that. Minotaur loses health because of the poison. We Rending Swing. We're gonna Soul Steal just to gain a little bit of energy back. We can Scorch them. I don't know if we need to hurt ourselves, but I think we can Black Lotus the Necromancer. Skeleton. Can we increase chance to block? No. This is nice. Awakening's nice that he can actually do that. But no, I think we're good to we can just hamstring actually the Necromancer. I'm not sure how much less damage that one does, but reducing his agility could be good. Soul Steal. Gain max health. And he's poisoned. He has what, 4 stats effects now? Did not affect. Mage Bane. Magic down. Well, that's fine. You cast it on a physical fighter. Ooh, he's actually losing quite a bit of defense. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna want to use single target spells. I won't want to use Firestorm. I think you can just finish those off the regular way. Can you recover defense? I don't think so. I think you just focus to get some magic back up. Skeleton. I think you can for the whole party. Better safe than sorry. Oh, never mind, just killed him. So that was pretty easy. Killed him. Oh, it will Scorch him, so it might actually still kill him. Yeah, it will. Because, yeah, it goes to the next guy. Perfect. Skull the Master currently gives a +1 damage bonus. Sorcerer reaches level 25. Gains level 2 Soul Steal, which is amazing. Soul Steal is awesome. It gains your energy, so Power Swing hits all your foes level 3. Awesome. Curse of Blindness. I don't use Blindness as much as I should, but it's solid. Defensive Strike. Oh, I should just use Defensive Strike. Puppet level 25. 12 level 25. Abomination level 25. So let's head over to the chest. Ah, I see you've been training too. You're even stronger now. Cough. But it doesn't matter. He produced a blood red gem for the folds of his robe. During our last duel, I tuned this gem to your exact right signature. If I break it, it's the end of you. So this is actually a big turning point in the game, and something that the game has hinted at. I've actually re-recorded these episodes because I didn't like what it did in regards to this. So watch this. I had hoped to beat you with my magic to prove my certainty of my art. In the end, though, a victory is still a victory. A twisted smile spread across his face. Goodbye, Sorcerer. He smashes the gem on the ground. Nothing happens. What? How is this possible? The scales passed properly. I was sure unless... Gasp! His face pales, blood begins to spread beneath him as his wounds catch up to him. You're not the same person. Big plot twist. He collapses lifeless on the floor. So, it's actually interesting why we lost our powers. And, because we should have entered the book with all our powers and everything. Antique sword. Antique swords is a treasure. The game actually explains it right away here, which I thought was cool. As you approach the bodies, you feel yourself begin to recite the chant of unmaking. It's very uncomfortable feeling, your body moving of its own accord. Once the chant's finished, you feel the ground begin to shake with ear-splitting sounds of metal wrenching itself apart, the banding snap. Just as the tremors have become more violent, you feel your body get lighter, and everything begins to fade away. You clear box 6 and blow the 5th binding. For an instant, the spirit regards you with a strange look. However, it's gone so quickly you're not sure if it's just your imagination. The 6th binding has been broken. We're getting closer. I've been told there's some powerful fiends sealed away in Block 7. I get the feeling they might not be the friendliest sorts. The overseer of Block 7 is Yaren, the priest, another one of the heroes who sailed you away. I've heard he hates fighting and says a prayer at night for every foe he's ever vanquished. That must take a while. A sign goes through, spinning past your head, barely missing your nose. Turn and see what machination could produce such a projectile. You see the shop zombie rapidly spinning another sign with a handle. The evolving blur renders the zombie sign unreadable, so you instead survey the sign at your feet. New stock renders old armaments to trash. Shop now or ever regret your mistake. Boom. So, actually, in the last episode, I actually cut it here, which is a grave mistake, because once we hit the bed, it tells a story of what actually happened, who we actually are, and why we lost our powers. It's cool. I like it. Would you like to rest? Yes. As you drift out of consciousness, your mind begins to wander to the day everything changed. Your master was an ancient, spiteful mummy of a man. You were pretty sure it was just a general hatred of all things that kept him going strong. In fact, the way you were able to survive so long as his apprentice, despite not being particularly gifted in magic, was recognizing when he is about to enter a rage. One day, a particularly battered-looking spirit came to him, exclaiming, "We have finally found it, master!" before handing him a package bundled up in rags. A gleam of intense excitement flickered across the master's eyes as he unwrapped it. Inside was an elegant lamp. The master handed it gingerly and licked his lips in excitement. "Do you know what this is, boy?" He asked you rhetorically. "Inside this lamp is imprisoned the Prince of the Jinn. He is sealed in here for thousands of years. According to the courtly customs of the Jinn, the one who frees him will be granted one wish." A rare but unpleasant smile put across his wrinkly face. "With that wish, I could have anything I desire, some outside the bounds of even my own magic." "You could wish to rule the world," you offered, hoping to finish his thought. "I sat outside the bounds of my magic, you moron. With enough midget, I could take over this pitiful world tomorrow." "No, I've been plotting this for some time. I know the perfect thing to wish for." Excitedly, he walked to the center of the room, took a few seconds to focus, and rubbed the lamp 3 times. A shower of sparks and smoke erupted from the lamp, filling the room with an awful smell, like that of burnt steak. A terrifying figure emerged from the smoke with a roar. "Ha! It feels so good to be out. Give me your wish, mortal, so I may be free! Master turned his head towards you with a look that says, Now I'll show you why they call me Master. Before clearing his throat and saying with precise clarity, I wish for more wishes. I'm sorry, but that wish is forbidden to grant. The Master was crestfallen before getting a shrewd, selfish eye in his look. Very well, if your powers are that limited, and I wish to be young again. Ha 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 ha! Your wish is granted. Farewell, mortal. There's a blinding flash of light, and the djinn was gone. However, where your master had been was nothing more than a pile of robes. Carefully, you approached the robes. Master? At the sound of your voice, something stirred within the robes. You unfolded the fabric to reveal a tiny, yet oddly... I always struggle with this word, but I think it's malevolent-looking baby. Master, is that you? The baby looked at you, its eyes completely vacant of any sort of complex thought, a thin stream of drool hanging from his chin. You looked around the room. It was completely empty except for you and the baby. Donning the master's robe, it seemed like the most logical thing to do. Other than you and a handful of dead apprentices, no one had ever seen the master's face. He always kept it hidden in the shadows of his cowl. As you walked the halls of his tower, the minions bowed respectfully or scurried out of your way. No one even questioned why their monster was carrying a baby. Later on that night, at St. Schilling's home for wayward children, a robed figure left an evil-looking baby on their doorstep. This ought to get you straightened out, he said to the increasingly fussy baby as you knocked on the door. At the sound of stirring inside, you retreated into the night. Farewell, master. You wake in a cold sweat, feeling more fatigued than when you laid down. A figure of a woman coalesces above you. So you managed to get this far, huh? The sorcerer wasn't so powerful as in the rumors. Seems he got back on shrewd cowardice. I guess I'd be glad I caught the stronger fake, but I'm rather insulted you didn't correct my misjudgment earlier. Well, on to business. So we are not the master, as we once thought. We are the apprentice, who is actually posing as the master. So, anyway guys, we'll call this an episode of Paper Sorcerer, and I will see you in the next one. Later guys.